Welcome to yet another video. In this video, we'll be creating a search ad. Okay, so right now you can see on the top bar, we will be able to see the ad strength, okay, which shows incomplete right now. And we can see ad headlines, include popular keywords, all those details here. So this top section will, work as or uh, act as a guide for you to see how good or influential your advertisement is. Okay, at the final URL to see the headline, description, suggestion. So this is basically, all these things are given in here. Now I'll break down the first part of the video. Let's see what exactly is a final URL. Final URL means any link where you want your advertiser to go. Okay, so let's say for example, if this is our link, agency7.xyz/SEO, I can put the link here, and that is going to be my final URL. Now please note, if you have not already done SSL for your website, and it will give you this warning here. Okay, to ensure that your customers information is protected, use HTTPS whenever possible. So basically Google is suggesting that you should have HTTPS enabled. So if you still are using a non-secured version of your website, I would highly recommend you can buy a SSL. It's very reasonable. Your hosting provider will only provide it to you, and you can integrate it into your website, or your hosting provider will help you integrate it with your website. Next is the display path. So now here you can see the final URL. We have got agency7.xyz/SEO. Okay, however, here in the ad URL we can see that there is no SEO or anything mentioned here. It's just agency7.xyz. Okay, now why is that? Display path means the link, you can add a URL to it. So basically here you can just write SEO, and automatically it will get displayed in your preview as well. If you want to write something else, for example, if you want to write services and SEO, then you can do that also. Does it require to be the actual link in your website? No, it does not. This is just to make your URL look good, to look beautiful. So that's the only reason why this is being used. Okay, one case it could be like you may use a UTM parameter or UTM builder link. Okay, so UTM builders are basically used to track where the user has come to your website from. So basically in your campaign you can add a UTM link, such as the campaign ID. You can write SEO, the source you can write Google_ads, and so on and so forth. So all these parameters make the URL little ugly. Okay, it makes it little long and little ugly. It's not very easy to read. And if you're using that kind of a final URL, this basically will not be a good user experience. That's why Google has come up with something called as display path, which will make sure that your URL looks good. Next, if you just scroll down further, you can see the headlines, and Google is suggesting some headlines based on the keywords that you have shortlisted. So now one trick that I will show you here is will really help you in optimizing your ad in a good manner. So basically you can open a cursive bracket here. When you do that, it gives you three options: keyword insertion, countdown, location insertion. So basically you can select any of these options, and your first headline will be a dynamic headline. What does a dynamic headline mean? It means that whatever the user is searching, based on that this will change. In the keyword insertion, it will be the keyword that the user is searching for. So by default you need to give some text. So I'll give a default text as SEO services, and rest I'll keep it sentence case, and I'll click on apply. Now if you can see, by default all the keywords suggestions have become green. This is mainly because we have used a keyword insertion headline. So dynamically the headline will change based on the keyword the user is inserting, and in case it does not match with any of those criteria, it will simply show SEO services, right? And now it says at least 3 headlines are required, so we can add more. I would recommend, though all these are green, I would recommend that you should add all these keywords also there, SEO services and so on and so forth. You need to make sure that you are respecting the character limit. Okay, the character limit is 30 characters, so you should not exceed that whenever you are writing your headline. Get a free quote, hire an expert. Okay, off page SEO. Okay, best SEO service providers, so we can write best SEO services. Okay, now you can see the ad strength has become average. So this is mainly because of the dynamic keyword insertion headline that we have added. Okay, next we can just click on more ideas. We'll get all the ideas, organic SEO, etc. All those ideas are there. Okay, so I'll just write one more, organic SEO. Now one thing needs to be taken into account. You should not be adding terms such as sale, sale, sale. Okay, you cannot overemphasize these terms. Okay, you should not be overemphasizing these terms. If you're writing everything in capital, you're overemphasizing a specific term. All those things or tricks will not work, and Google will not publish your advertisement, and your ad may get rejected. Okay, I can just write best SEO audit. Okay, get SEO, free SEO service, free SEO audit. Okay, technical SEO services, and so on and so forth. Now you can see the ad strength is already good. So the ad strength has become good. You can write in more headlines depending on your categories and whatever services you're offering. Based on that, you can think of a variation, and you can keep adding those stuff as well. Okay, next is a description. Again, you can add 90 characters. You can add as much as possible, but again, you should not be using cap locks. You should not be using terms such as sale, 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 free, 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 discount, discount, discount. All those things will not be accepted. You can write discount once. So there are good number of extensions also. We'll be talking about them as well. So basically here, if you see, I can just write down, get the best SEO services for a limited budget. Okay, rank your website with super fast SEO services, affordable SEO services for your e-com website, and so on and so forth. So now ad strength is good. You can write more. Okay, get free SEO audit with no credit card details, and so on and so forth. So basically, you can keep adding those keywords and descriptions as much as you want. This is one ad that you're creating. You can create as many ads as you want. I would prefer to create at least 2 ads or 3 ads, so that those ads are shown on a rotation basis, and the best performing ad can be shown by Google. Okay, now all these headlines will not be shown in one go. So if you just close this, if I just close this, you can see that here you can see the variations that have been created with the multiple headlines. So ideally only three headlines will be displayed. So it's going to, Google is going to mix and match the headlines and the descriptions, and it will promote the best combination for the user. This is a mobile preview. You can just click on the desktop preview and you can see that what all ads are being created. So simply I can just click on done, and we are done creating this ad, and we can then go in the next section, which we will cover in the next video.